Hello, this is Geometry, topic 5-2. We're talking about triangle inequalities. So we're talking about triangles, and more specifically, we're going to try to find out when a triangle can be made and when a triangle cannot be made. Well, this has used straws and string to find out. We're not going to do that. It's going to take way too much time. So instead, I've already given you the answers, yes or no, to all of these, and whether they're equilateral, isosceles, or scaling. Just a quick reminder, if all three are equal, then it's equilateral. If two of them are equal, the third one is different, then it is isosceles. And if all three are different, then it is scaling. So you notice that through this we have three no's, and the rest of these are yeses. Well, let's take a look. We're going to be talking about the sum of the shorter sides and the larger side. So I'm going to go ahead and do the sum of the shorter sides all the way down. So 2 plus 2 makes 4. 2 and 2 make 4. 2 and 3 make 5. We got 5 twice more. 3 and 4 make 7. 3 and 3 make 6. We've got a total of 3 of those. 3 and 5 make 8. Now we're going to talk about our larger side. We're just going to copy down this row right here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 3, 4, 6. Now we're going to use our symbols. Well, 4 is greater than 2. 4 is greater than 3. 5 is greater than 4. 5 and 5 are equal. 5 is less than 6. 7 is greater than 5. 6 is equal to 6. 6 is greater than 3. 6 is greater than 4. And 8 greater than 6. Now I want you to notice something. I'm actually going to get a highlighter out. You can circle if you would like on your paper, but I'm going to use a highlighter here. If you have a highlighter handy, you can use that. I'm going to highlight the ones that said no. So you can see equals, less than, equals, those did not make triangles. If it was greater than, it did. So what do we find out? That we found out that in order for a triangle to be constructed, the sum of the smaller sides must be greater than the larger side. So let's take that information and see what we can do with it. If I have 8, 9, and 10, would this be yes or no? Well, 8 plus 9 is 17. So yes. 1 and 1 is 2. That's equal to. So that would be no. 6 and 6 make 12. So that would be yes. 3 and 5 make 8. Yes, barely. 4 and 4 also make 8, which is definitely a yes. So this one does not have an answer. Let's look back. 8, 9, and 10, those are all different. Means that it is scaling. 6, 6, and 10, these two are the same. Means that it is isosceles. 3, 5, and 7, all different, mean scaling. And 4, 4, and 4, all three are the same, mean equilateral. So, quite simple. All you have to do is add the smaller two, see if they are bigger than the longest. Let's go ahead and take a look at example number 6. It says that two sides of a triangle are 3 and 7. We want to know what the range is for that third side. We'll start off 3 plus 7 equals 10. So we know that it has to be smaller than 10. So our angle must be less than 10. Because otherwise, this wouldn't work. You can think of this if we're using straws, as I've got two straws. They meet up, and I need to have my third straw be able to bridge the gap. Okay? If my third straw can't bridge the gap, then it doesn't work. Well, that's if our third side is the longest. Okay, actually I'm going to use X for my side instead of A. Because we're not talking angles, we're talking sides. Now, what if 7 is the largest number? That means that 3 plus something must be greater than 7. Well, if I subtract 3, I get that X must be greater than 4. So we also know that X must be greater than 4. Well, we put this all together, we get that 4 is less than X, which is less than 10. And so our third side could be anything between 4 and 10. Let's go ahead and look at example number 7. Two sides of a triangle are 9 and 20. Where are our ranges? Well, 9 plus 20 is 29. So our angle must be bigger. So our side must be bigger than 29. And 9 plus our angle must be bigger than 20. So our angle must be bigger than 11. Sorry, X must be less than 29, not greater than. Less than 29, greater than 11, so X is between 11 and 29. Not too hard. Find your two numbers, put X in the middle, use less than signs. Now, let's go ahead and look and see what this next note tells us. The next note says that in a triangle, the largest side is always opposite the largest angle, and the smallest side is always opposite the smallest angle. So if we know that angle A is 120, B is 40, and C is 20, well, our largest side would be opposite of A, which would be BC. And our smallest side is opposite C, so that would be AB. I want you to notice that A is our largest angle. It is not part of the largest side. C is our smallest angle. It is not part of our smallest side. So even if the triangle is not there, you can still know that angle A is opposite the largest side, so BC. Angle C opposite the shortest side, so AB. Alright, this also works the other way. So we're going to classify our triangle by sides, then list the angles large to small. Well, 9, 12, 15 are all different. So this is scaling. Well, now we need our angles from small to large. So our smallest angle will be across from our smallest side. So that would be angle B. Our largest angle opposite our largest side. So that would be angle A. And the other one would then go in the middle. So, largest sides correspond with largest angles and vice versa. And now for our last example. Here we're talking about a triangle ABC. We want to know what the sides are from longest to shortest. The angles have these measures. We have 10x, 5x minus 17, 7x minus 1. Well, I don't know which is the longest. I'm thinking that this is probably the longest. But out of these, I'm not sure which is the shortest. Probably this one. Let's go ahead and double check just to make sure. So 10x plus 5x minus 17 plus 7x minus 1, all this has to equal 180. So 10 plus 5 is 15 plus 7 is 22. So I have 22x minus 18 equals 180. Add 18 to both sides. 22x equals 198. Divide that by 22. X equals 9. So our angles would be 90, because 10 times 9 is 90. And then we'll do 5 times 9 minus 17 equals 28. And 7 times 9 minus 1 is 62. So these are my angles, and now I need my sides from longest to shortest. Well, my longest angle is angle A, so that will be side not A, so BC. Next, my middle is that one. So not C, we're talking AB. And then our smallest is not B, so it would be AC. Now, again, you probably could have figured biggest and smallest just by looking at these, knowing that we have to have a positive value for x. We would know that, but I wanted to make sure that we were sure. Also, to remind you that the angles of a triangle always equal 180. So, here we're talking mostly about sides of triangles, some relating to angles, but mostly sides. So, good luck on your assignment, and have a good day.